If I told you Trump is doing a Latino town hall, you wouldn't need any more information to suspect that it's going to be a fiasco. And it was. I am particularly interested in this as a Latino American or Hispanic American. Oh, but David, you look so white. You look so white. I'm an immigrant from Argentina. By any assessment, color of skin is not really how we figure these things out. By any assessment, I am Hispanic. I am particularly interested in this. This was a Univision town hall event, and it is wacky, wacky stuff. This first clip is very visual. The people in the audience look really confused when Trump says Ashley Babbitt was killed on January 6th. Nobody was killed on January 6th. What? Look at this.
Action was taken, strong action. Ashley Babbitt was killed. Nobody was killed.
And you see this woman here on the left of the screen who just is like, what the hell is this guy talking about? The audience visibly disgusted with Donald Trump. A truly viral moment that came from this town hall. A former Republican confronts Trump and says, your actions were disturbing. And this is just unbelievable that Trump stood there and took it. And I love it. And this guy did a really good job. Check this out.
I am a Republican, no longer registered, though. I want to give you the opportunity to try to win back my vote.
Right.
Okay. Your, let's say, action and maybe inaction during your presidency and the last few years sort of, was a little disturbing to me. What happened during January 6th and the fact that, you waited so long.
By the way, something very wrong with Trump's makeup, but we're not going to make that the focus here.
To take action while your supporters were attacking the Capitol. Coronavirus, I thought the public was misled during coronavirus, and that many more lives could have been saved if we would have been informed better. And also people in your administration who don't support you. I'm curious how people so close to you and your administration no longer want to support you, so why would I want to support you? If you would answer these questions for me, I would really appreciate it and give you the opportunity. There's, your own vice president doesn't want to support you now.
Thank you, Ramiro.
So the people that don't support, a very small portion, we have a tremendous, about 97% of the people in the administration support me. But because it's me, somebody doesn't support, they get a little publicity. The vice president, I disagree with him on what he did. I totally disagreed with him on what he did. Very importantly, you had hundreds of thousands of people come to Washington. They didn't come because of me. They came because of the election. They thought the election was a rigged election.
And how did it occur to them to go to Washington on January 6th?
And that's why they came. Some of those people went down to the Capitol. I said, peacefully and patriotically.
So Trump shirking all responsibility, saying, you're saying it seems like people from my administration don't support me. They mostly do. The people that came to the Capitol were not there because of me. And also they were mostly peaceful. And the guy is not convinced. Look at the expression on this guy's face. He's like, are you kidding me, bro? Are you kidding me? And it was all like this. Trump was asked what 3 qualities he admires in Kamala Harris. Every answer is just so pathetic.
Se me hace justo hacerle exactamente la misma pregunta que le hice a la
There will be translation here, just so you know.
Candidata demócrata.
Good evening, Mr. President. I only think it's fair to ask the same question I posed the Democrat candidate.
¿Cuáles son las 3 virtudes que usted reconoce en la vicepresidenta Kamala Harris?
What are the 3 virtues that you see in Vice President Kamala Harris?
That's a very hard question. That's the toughest question. The other ones are easy. Look, I'm not a fan. I think she's harmed our country horribly, horribly, at the border, with inflation, with so many other things. But she seems to have an ability to survive.
An ability to survive, number one. I don't know what that means. Her body is able to synthesize nutrition and oxygen to continue living.
She seemed, because, she was out of the race and all of a sudden she's running for president. That's a great ability that some people have and some people don't have. She seems to have some pretty long time friendships. And that's, also, I don't call that an ability. I call that a good thing. And she seems to have a nice way about her. I mean, I like the way, some of her statements, some of her, the way she behaves in a certain way. But
I don't know why I find this answer so damn funny. He's so disoriented by it. The topic of guns came up, and Trump was asked to explain his views on guns to the parents of victims of school shootings. And Trump goes, "Oh, you need guns for like entertainment and stuff."
thank you.
With respect, could you explain your gun control policy to the parents of the victims of school shootings?
I could. We have a Second Amendment and right to bear arms, essentially. And I'm very strongly an advocate of that. I think you need that. I think that if you ever tried to get rid of it, you wouldn't be able to do it. You wouldn't be able to take away the guns because people need that for security. They need it for entertainment and for sport and other things. But thank you.
People need guns for security, entertainment, and sport. That's what Trump would say to the parents of victims of school shootings. Mr. President, my son tragically was killed in this particular school shooting. What do you say? Well, listen, we need guns. We need guns for security, entertainment, and sport. And as ridiculous as that is, I believe it. I believe Trump in his mountain of insensitivity would say something exactly like that to the parents of victims of school shootings. And then finally, Trump asked, why did you kill the Republican border security bill that contained all of the stuff you wanted? Trump doesn't answer.
What is your plan for an immigration reform?
Y quisiera preguntarle, ¿por qué usó su influencia sobre los legisladores republicanos para que no respaldaran la propuesta que hubiese brindado refuerzos a la frontera?
And I also would like to ask you why you used your influence to ask the Republican legislators to not back up the strengthening of our border through the proposal.
You like strong borders, so do I.
Yeah, he doesn't answer the question. He just says stuff like that the entire time. We didn't need a crystal ball. We didn't need a crystal ball to predict that a Trump Latino town hall was not going to be particularly successful. And speaking as a Latino voter myself, I watched this whole thing. I did not come away more likely to vote for Donald Trump. I can't speak for anybody else in that room, but I can speak for myself. After this short break, we are going to dive deep into what is happening with the image of masculinity in the United States, the manosphere, alpha and beta, all of this stuff. After this short break, let's hope you like it. If you stay on top of the news, you follow politics and elections, why not win cash for it? Manifold is the app and website where you can win cash for predicting what will happen next in politics, and it is free to play. Questions like, will Trump win the presidential election? Will Kamala Harris flip a state? Will political commentator Destiny appear on Joe Rogan's podcast? If you predict correctly, you win play money called Mana or Sweep Cash. One Sweep Cash is redeemable for a US dollar. So if you predict right, you can turn it into cash. And the platform gives you free Mana and Sweep Cash to play with every single day. Go to manifold.markets/Pacman and you'll get free extra Sweep Cash just for signing up to start you on your journey. No purchase necessary to win cash or prizes. If you want to go bigger, you can use my link to get 40 extra Sweep Cash when you spend $20 on Mana. If you put that 40 Sweep Cash on Trump losing the election at the current odds, you win 70 Sweep Cash if he loses, redeemable for $70 cash. You must be a U.S. resident, 18 or older. See terms and conditions. The link is in the description.